Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy OMARIORPG. Hope you're having an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. And let's continue and talk to Warren. This guy looks pretty badass, except for the oven mitts. How you doing, mate? Looking for work? If so, you couldn't have come at a better time. We stone torches are cell swords hired by Amania and Sons. To protect its interests, our primary duty here is to keep the tracks clear of pests. I shall point out, however, that it can be messy work. Okay. A single piece of gear can make the difference between life and death. I'll not have it on my conscience that I send an ill-equipped adventurer to an untimely demise. See to it that your arms and armor are in order. And you're already presented. What? Equip your head, body, hands, legs, and feet with gear of item level 5. Huh? By the gods, man. However, how in 7 hells do you survive the antlings equipped as poorly as you are? Oh, how cool is that? Okay, but where do I get all this stuff? Damn, that mount's badass. I have 970 gold. Let's see here. Item level 5. 5. Okay, all I need is a helmet. Okay. Gonna need a giant helmet for this beautiful head. Right? Is that all I need? Head, body, hands, legs, and feet. Head, body, hands, legs, feet. Yep. 5. Brilliant. I need... Okay. Don't one of these give me a helmet? There it is! Ah! Yes! Perfect. Well, this is as good a time as any to go and do our guild stuff then. So let's not use our return, because I don't believe we need... Oh, yes, we do. Right? Or can I teleport? No. Okay, it doesn't work like that. Okay, so we return. Brilliant. Your boy's learning, ladies and gents. Your boy's learning. Hope you're proud of me. There's definitely some derp moments I have done that people are probably like, what the hell's wrong with you? But that's fine. Alright, let's go hand that in. F's my heal. I need to remember that. Dum, 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 dum. I love this music. How you doing? There you go, buddy. What the hell's going on here? Ha 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 ha. Mimishu! What an adorable name. Okay, the side quest we just got from Mimishu's out there. And the rest of it's in here. Brilliant! Here you go, Eraser. Wait, 1 second. Oh, I'm so... Oh my god, people are probably screaming at me. This is an option. I thought it was one of these and you get this. Okay. Okay, I get it. That's actually really cool. So this would be 25 times 4, 100. But I actually need the hat. Okay, I completely get that. That's actually a really cool idea. I don't know why it's not just money, but I get it. Oh man, I kind of want the eye patch. This is going to look stupid. Don't judge me. Also, let's keep an eye here and see if that changes when I put the hat on. Ah, your boy's learning. I look unbelievably badass. No, I'm joking. I look stupid. Wait, what's that doing? Oh, that's cool. That's actually really cool. So if your weapon's clipping, like say I had long hair or something. Oh, that's a really good idea. Father Cadavra! I really hope there's a hat in this game that makes you bald. That's my goal, and that's what we need. Okay. Alright, guys. Sorry about that. I had main quests to do. You have satisfied the look of a mage who has utterly vanquished his foes, Voldemort. I formally welcome you into the Brotherhood of Thaumaturges. Let's go! The purpose of this trial was to gauge your capacity for wielding Thaumaturgy. Okay. A, for the very stuff of life exists within all living creatures. Now, I have here a tome that shall serve you as a hunting log. Oh, okay, so it's pages filled with records of the enemies you slayed. The log also contains the names of such adversaries that will challenge and improve your skill. As your experience grows, so shall your reserves of thaumaturgical endurance. Huh. Okay. The next thaumaturge quest will be available upon reaching level 5. Oh, we get both. Let's go. Okay, so let's see here. The hunting log is a record of your completion of tasks involving the slaying of certain creatures. By completing these tasks, you will earn rewards and unlock new challenges. The log can be accessed via logs found in the main menu. Press H on your keyboard. Makes sense. Once the log is open, select the class and difficulty to view the available challenges for that rank. Each challenge is marked with a class name and number. A little bit confused there. Below that name and number, you'll find a target. Name and number. Okay. And you'll find the target. As well as how many target you must defeat. What do they mean? Oh, okay. So, little ladybug. And you have to kill 3 of them. And they're in Western Fan. Oh, cool. Still don't know where the name and number is. I guess this? Gladiator 2, Gladiator 3. And this is his Gladiator. Interesting. Targets indicating your hunt look rather special. Oh, that's bloody... Oh, man. That QOI is... Oh, that quality of life. Sorry, QOL. I love me some quality of life. And that right there is a brilliant idea. Wow. So it's like a Pokedex for hunting animals. Hence the name Hunting Log. Well done, Omar. Well done. So, Thaumaturge. I have to kill 3 ladybugs, hornets, cactuars. And they're all in Fanolin. Is there a way I can see? No. Interesting. So, I have to... So, if I... Okay, so we've got Spineless Basin. Spineless Basin. Okay. Well, that's Western Fanolin. We need Central Fanolin. Okay, that's clear as day. Spineless Basin. Ah, so it'd be like Black Brush, the Clutch. Okay, that's actually really cool. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there's more. Oh, there we go. Black Brush. So I guess we'll do Central Fanolin first. Okay, wait a minute. I just realized something, though. Black Brush is bloody huge. I guess you'd... Where does Black Brush start? Watch one of the bastards be here that I need to kill. Watch. I guess you'd do this. Feel like... Yeah, you'd do this and then just go up and explore all of that. Damn. That's actually really cool how it's going to make you explore. What's this? Oh, a dungeon. Okay. I am looking forward to doing that. Alright. Who wishes to draw you further into the abyss of thaumaturgy secrets? Okay, that isn't scary at all. Wait a minute. Let me be smart here. One sec. Custom-made robe of casting. If I am... I'm pretty sure... No. Here we're going to get level 8 gear. 22. Okay, and this is going to give me 12. Okay, so we won't get that. We won't get the hat because we've just got that. We probably go ring here? But this ring's not giving me anything. I actually think here the play is getting money, right? No, we'll get it. We'll get it for fashion. I'm assuming there's going to be like a glam system. We'll just get the robe. Alright. Your burgeoning power strains against the confines of your untried mortal shell. Another trial you must have. From this day forth, your tasks and challenges will be shaped by the teachings found within thaumaturgy. My brothers, who have not once tasted the bitter drought of defeat, will instruct you on the vital lessons to be gleaned from the 4 extensive chapters that comprise this exemplary work. First chapter, The Threat of Intimacy, falls within Coco Bigo's purview. Okay, let's go talk to Coco Bigo. Ah, yes, Voldemort. Wait, I'm not that ugly. I've been expecting you. Allow me to read you the pertinent passages from the opening chapter. Am I really going to listen to this? Alright, I'm going to read this, but in a super calm voice. Alright. How magnificent the potent power we wield, roaring flames, piercing eyes, and shocking bolts that match not by fist or sword or spear, but the birdie warrior waxes fearsome with every closing step. Fist shatter, bone, blades slide through flesh. Wait, this is all... There's no need. This isn't lore. Okay. The lesson, however, should be obvious. Keep your distance from your foes. Apart from the agony of being hit or stabbed, or worse, you'll have a devil of a time completing an incantation with an enemy flailing his weapons at you. Always strike from afar, the further the better. Take this dried fish and set it down in the vicinity of the Silver Bazaar. Next, simply draw back to a comfortable distance and wait for a vulture to swoop in to feed. Oh, so I'm just killing a harmless vulture. Lovely. Key items can be used on targets by first right-clicking on the target, then right-clicking the appropriate icon from the key items window and selecting use. Sure. Oh, by the way, I should eat, right? Skill speed, spell speed. Oh, that's huge. For 30 minutes? Don't mind if I do. That's a beautiful buff. Key items. I'm pretty sure I found that here, right? You know what? Let's just go. I'm sure we'll figure out what to do. Alright. So we need to leave, correct? Yes, we do. Oh my god! I thought this game was a 10 out of 10 till that happened. Okay. Central Fanland? That's our main story. We can chill there. Western Fanland is where we want to go. And we've never been to Western Fanland, so we're first going to go to this Aetheryte. So we are going to go to... isn't there an entrance to Central Fanland from here? Yes. I guess we'll just go that way. I might have derped a bit, but that's fine. Again, I'm awful with maps. Just please remember this. God, I really, really like Uldar. Oh, this music. Man. Oh wow, this is a big place. Can I move this? Oh yes. Can I make it smaller as well? Oh, I kind of like that. Oh man, I really like that. Part of me doesn't... just wants to get rid of this. Oh, okay, we're looking for monsters with the yellow thing on their head. Oh, here we go. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Let's try this sleep thing. Ah! I'm assuming I hit it and it wakes up. Well, it's dead now, so we're not going to find out. Ah, look how that's blocking us. Wow, I can hit from here. Damn, I'm nearly one-shotting that. Well, I am very powerful. I messed up. I messed up. Damn, you just want to go, don't you, bud? Oh, we got the snapping true. I believe the hornet's done as well. Yes, it is. Any more over here? Don't worry, tortoise. I'm coming back to fight you one day. Today is not that day, bud. Today is not that day. Bro, I love the look of Fanalan. Look at this, man. So good. Look, I've got to test this. Look at that. Normal game, my game. Man, PC really is the master race, isn't it? Okay, still nothing. Wow, this is actually a really big area. Oh my god, I'm a derp. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. Why didn't no one tell me? Why am I... You know what? We'll just go this way. You know what? I'm not stupid. I was doing this on purpose. I was doing this exactly... I know what I'm doing. I was doing this on purpose. And you can't tell me otherwise. Because I knew there were some monsters we need to kill. So it looks like we can start moving just after we cast. Are you proud of me how I kept that going? Why is it not tabbing on? Oh, it is on. Oh, I didn't keep it going in the end. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, you can move at a certain time. I am not doing that again, bud. Well, we may as well go do the main story. So, I forever can just keep this? Unless obviously a cutscene happens. Good, everything appears in order. Yet know that naught is guaranteed in this world. Fate is a fickle mistress, after all. I've had to bury too many comrades who brushed aside cracks in their hauberks and dints in their helms. Do not disregard the importance of gear. Okay, good advice, bud. Good advice. That's actually a really good piece of gear, by the way. And I can't wait to put it on. I have a helm. Why is it saying I don't have a helm? Oh, that's perfect. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, and it makes sense you can't hide this. Oh, that's so perfect. I should have made Anakin. Oh, that screams Voldemort. Oh, let's go. We're getting a new staff as well. A Viking sword. Cool. Okay, let's get to it then, shall we? All wagons pass through the station every day, but not without incident. Okay. A tunnel in which some genius saw fit to put an ore storehouse, creating ideal conditions for a goblin nest. So now that all living beasts have taken up residence in a tunnel we dug, and we're practically delivering meals to their doorstep. But no more. Inside the tunnel in question, you'll find a narrow fissure where the goblins hide. Use this silver ore cluster to lure out the creatures, then slay them. Okay, how close is that? There? Alright. I am going to leave the main story for now. We really need to continue our, what's it called? Guild story. Is there a way I can... Oh shit! Avada Kedavra! Beautiful. That should be those done. I'm not seeing anything. I'm looking for possible hunt and log things. But now there's no need to go super hunting for them. If we see them, we'll kill them. I'm curious as to where this is going to take me. Obviously it's Western Fanland, but what part of it? Oh, you bastards, it got rid of my what's it called? No, 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 no. Before we do anything, our rule is always go. Get this. What the hell? Sleep, all of you. You don't want this smoke, bud. You do not want this smoke. Damn. There's no point in going back. I may as well do this, right? This is gonna hurt. Okay, we've got to switch after this. One more, no, two more ice, one more. Okay, we're still close. I really should be using Addle, but I'm too lazy. I really hope I'm doing this ice thing right. The switching thing. Oh, nice! Look at that XP! Where you going, boy? Gotcha. Coward. Can we get it? Can we get it? Nice. Nice. That was fun. I've got to be on the lookout. Can I just say as well, it is amazing that I'm playing an MMO on maximum. Thank God, because I don't want to jinx it. And I haven't had a single frame drop. Nothing. Yet when I and this is an old game. Yet when I play a brand new game, like bloody Hogwarts Legacy, and to be fair to Hogwarts Legacy, I am streaming at the time of it, and I play and I put the quality on low. On low. My game looks like a slideshow. Such a shame. Okay, this thing's gonna fight me, so let's do this. Fool! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh god! Wait, why? Look at it! Okay, quest here. Quest here. Brilliant. Oswell. Here you go, bud. Oh, honestly, we're good for money. I'm just gonna take stuff for fashion. Because we all know in games, oh my god, that is pretty. Fashion equals power. Oh, I missed like a blue thing back there. We may have to check that out. Excuse me, sir, can I help you? Bow. Bow, 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 bow. 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 Do do do. The hell's that? Ooh, what's this? Okay. Didn't mean to do that. I also didn't mean to do that. And now you must sleep. It's still got spell off pain. Okay, so when you attack it, it does wake up. I mean, it makes sense. Oh, come on! That is annoying. I'm just gonna tank it. Man, I am realizing how little HP I do have. Truly a glass cannon. Truly. Bring them both over. Screw it. Nope. Oh my god, bro. Oh, okay, we've got a couple over there. Don't do it. Can leave one to sleep. Damn. I might have to like move my MP up here. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to... If it was up here, I feel like that would be better. What the hell? Oh. Wait. Oh, shit. Oh, I messed that whole rotation up. It is what it is. Where the hell's the Silver Bazaar? Okay, it's this way. Cool. I love the look of this place. Hey! You're done making use of my testing grounds, are you? Cough up the feed in? Oh, here you go, some vulture meat. There's nothing so tender as a bit of meat pummeled with wanton wizardry. Okay. Nice doing business with you. Who the hell is this onion head? Did you say Thaumaturge? Has this mage just completed a guild trial? Ah, Master Alchemist, what brings you out to our bazaar? The gentleman here just slew himself a plump vulture. You'd be surprised at how many of these scepter-wielding sorcerers end up sliced to ribbons by beak and talon. My brothers, not again. Oh, your brothers, interesting. Maybe he's like against killing animals or something? Oh, report to Coco. Okay. Let's do just that. Oh, man. I did remember to go and get that, right? I really hope I did. Oh, I can double click there. Brilliant. Ah, welcome back, Voldemort. You seem to have done well. Face appears unshredded. Truly is the most terrible feeling to have one's casting interrupted by heinous injury. One of the easier trials, if you ask me. Keep well away from pointy, slashy, bashy things if you want to reach the end of an arcane utterance. That's just common sense. Fortune favours the fighter who flings fire from afar. I simply love the look of loathing levelled at me by the distant duelist, distressed by my deadly downpour. Wait, are we evil? Cringe. We Thaumaturges excel at offense. but fail miserably at defense. Our most effective strategy is to topple our adversaries with overwhelming force before they have a chance to respond. Honor is for knights and dead mages. Huh. Voldemort, your studies appear to be progressing nicely. It won't be long before you dominate the battlefield as an avatar of sorcerous destruction. Wait, I love these guys. So it's true, Buki. Don't try to hide from me, Bigo, or you Banny or Bezzy or... What? Coco Boosie. What are you doing here? You promised you would teach me next. Well, yes, of course you did, Boosie, but Voldemort here was most insistent. Once again, you brushed me aside in the hope that I abandoned my heart's desire. Why do you deny me? I hate you, all of you. Oh, God, would someone please tell that fool to cut his hair? Please, Boosie. You shouldn't say such hurtful things. You know how delicate Bigo is. That was Coco Boosie, our youngest brother. He so dearly wishes to become a thaumaturge, but it simply isn't possible. The poor boy's etheric levels are pitifully low. Fool! We thought we had convinced him to accept fate's cruel quirks when he entered the Alchemist's Guild, but he yet yearns to walk the path of thaumaturgy. He is too weak. Such is Coco Boosie's determination that he spends all his waking moments experimenting with alchemical concoctions, seeking a method by which he can expand his capacity for arcane manipulation. Well, this is obviously not your concern. Back to the abyss with you, young thaumaturge. I mean that in the most encouraging manner possible. Wait, this is actually great. It's like a soap opera with these little bastards. I love how the music shows. I just love how it panned into that onion head. Okay. Why would anyone choose this ring? For some reason I was pressing C and that wouldn't work, but okay. This ring gives me a critical hit. Ah, this ring gives me... I kind of want the crit instead. I think I'm just going to go with the robe. All I care about is the new staff. Let's go! Untradeable items. Okay. A unique item. Cool. Oh, I'm pressing Q. I was going to say, what the hell? Wait, was that? What the hell just happened? My guy, like, went away. That's so weird. That was so weird what just happened. I can't explain it. Okay. What was I gonna do? My new weapon. Okay. Wait, what? Did I not just get a new weapon? I guess not. Oh, I guess I just got another staff. Oh. Alright, let's see what this looks like, by the way. Cool. I actually really like that. Nice! Look at us getting all fashionable. Now this is amazing. We need to get this in black. That's the goal right there. Oh, yes. Why is this not... Ah, interesting. So if I do this... Interesting. I actually really like the fact, because it makes sense. If I was a wand user to have a shield in the other hand, it just makes sense. I actually really like that thaumaturges have that option. Great. Man, I am bloody loving this game. And I also shall be seeing you next time. Be sure to like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate if you've been enjoying the Let's Play. It only takes a second and is super helpful. And also, check out my Twitch, OMARIORPG. All my socials are in the description. And make sure you join the Discord. We'd love to have you. Yeah. And other than that, thank you so much for watching. And thanks for being you. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.